President Joe Biden is using the presidential retreat at Camp David to help with a diplomatic mission, hosting the first-ever Trilateral summit with Japan and South Korea, two countries that are putting aside a fraught history in the face of shared security challenges. Biden's summit with Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida and South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol is meant to serve as a show of force as the countries grapple with persistent, provocative behavior from North Korea. It also comes as the president has sought to deepen ties with allies in the Indo-Pacific amid concerns about a rising China. On Friday, Biden will host the leaders at the secluded getaway in the Catoctin Mountains in Maryland, where they are set to deepen defense, technology and economic cooperation between the three countries, senior administration officials said. The leaders will establish annual military exercises, including regular ballistic missile drills, and discuss new intelligence sharing agreements, officials said. They will take steps to set up a three-way hotline for the leaders to consult in crises and will formalize the Trilateral Summit, the first of its kind, as an annual event. The summit will fall short of producing a three-way collective defense agreement but will underscore that a challenge to any one of the countries is a challenge to all of them, a senior administration official said. Per the official, the commitment to consult will offer a nod to what they called a fundamentally linked security environment, where something that poses a threat to any one of us poses a threat to all of us, and will be released as a standalone document following Friday's Trilateral Summit. But it will not constitute a formal alliance commitment or collective defense agreement, nor will it change or impinge, in any way, the existing bilateral commitment between the United States and either country, the official added. The gathering will mark the first time Biden is hosting foreign leaders at the Camp David retreat, a site of historic diplomatic negotiations for past presidents. Biden will greet the leaders at Camp David on Friday morning for the trilateral meetings, and they are expected to hold a joint news conference at the end of the summit. The prospect of trilateral progress between the countries was not always a given. The relationship between Seoul and Tokyo is trailed by decades of tension and mistrust, including a dispute between the two countries over forced labor by Japan during its occupation of Korea. But in the face of persistent missile threats from North Korea and China's military maneuvering in the region, Kishida and Yoon have gone to great lengths to put aside those differences, including hosting a fence-mending summit in March, the first of its kind in 12 years. U.S. officials have credited that work as a key step in cementing the trilateral partnership once thought unimaginable.